We're now viewing the rendered column chart for all KPIs. While visually appealing, it's challenging to glean precise insights at a glance. Let's demonstrate the power of our dynamic filters, the year, month, and KPI drop-down menus. First, the year drop-down. We're currently displaying data for 2024. Watch as I change the year to 2023. Then 2022, and finally 2021. Notice how the chart dynamically updates with each selection. Next, the month drop-down. With all months selected, I'll switch to January. We now see units sold, cost, sale, and profit for January 2021. Changing to February updates the graph accordingly. I'll now return to all months. Finally, let's explore the KPI drop-downs. All KPIs are currently active. To isolate units sold for 2021, I'll set cost, sale, and profit to no. The chart now displays only units sold. Let knowledge flow like a river, without any hindrance. Don't make it like a stagnant pool. Hey everyone. PS Chatterjee here, and welcome back to my channel. Ready to supercharge your Excel skills? In part 4 of our Dynamic KPI Dashboard series, we're diving deep into interactive dashboards using the powerful combination of index and match functions. This is the fourth hands-on Excel project in the series, designed to build your practical abilities from the ground up. We'll be working with the same data tables as parts 1, 2, and 3, but this time, we're taking a smarter, more streamlined approach. Forget separate codes for month, units sold, cost, sales, and profit. We'll generate these codes automatically using the match function, and then Index will dynamically find the KPI based on these codes. This means a more concise, intelligent, and powerful dashboard. Now, you might be thinking, parts 1, 2, and 3 were enough to build this kind of project, so why watch this one? That's a perfectly valid question. And you're right, those parts provide a solid foundation. But my goal is to open up all the possibilities. Sufficiency is great for getting by, but by expanding your toolkit, you build confidence. And that confidence is what empowers you to tackle any Excel challenge. In this video, I'll demonstrate how to create more complex and sophisticated formulas, deepening your understanding of Excel and giving you a real competitive edge. Think of it as adding extra gears to your Excel engine. A quick heads up. Familiarity with Excel basics like if functions, conditional formatting, cell formatting, drop-down menus, defined names, and of course, index and match is recommended. Need a refresher? Links to my previous tutorials are waiting for you in the description below. If you find this video helpful, please show your support by liking, subscribing, sharing, and leaving a comment. I genuinely appreciate all your feedback. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're alerted whenever I upload a new video. Alright, let's jump in and explore part 4, Dynamic KPI Dashboard, leveraging INDEXMATCH for flexibility. This is the same data sheet I used for my last 3 demonstrations. Presently, our selected year is 2024. That's why the heading and the grand total row are green, thanks to conditional formatting. Another noticeable feature of this table is the column headers. For the year 2024, all the KPIs appear as column headers. However, for the years 2023, 2022, and 2021, these headers are blank. Let's switch back to 2024 to see how this works. I have typed a formula in each column header. In cell B2, the formula is, equals if, open parenthesis, year equals 2024, comma, within quotation units sold, comma, blank quotation, close parenthesis. This means, if the selected year is 2024, write units sold in this cell, otherwise, leave it blank. Now, I'll copy this formula to cell C2, replacing units sold with cost. In cell C2, the formula is, equals if, open parenthesis, year equals 2024, comma, within quotation cost, symbol of dollar, comma, blank quotation. Close parenthesis. Next, I'll paste the formula into cell D2 and replace units sold with sale. The formula in cell D2 is, equals if, open parenthesis, year equals 2024, comma, within quotation sale, symbol of dollar, comma, blank quotation, close parenthesis. Next, I'll repeat this process for cells E2, replacing units sold with profit and profit, symbol of dollar, respectively. In cell E2, the formula is, equals if, open parenthesis, year equals 2024, comma, within quotation profit, symbol of dollar, comma, blank quotation, close parenthesis. I copied the formulas from cells C2 through E2 and pasted them into the column headers representing each prior year. Subsequently, I modified the year within each pasted formula. Specifically, in the column header for 2023, I altered the year reference from 2024 to 2023. This process was repeated for the 2022 and 2021 column headers, changing the year reference accordingly. Now, I'll switch to the dashboard sheet. Now, I am on the dashboard. At the top left corner, in cell B1, there's a drop-down menu to select the year, ranging from 2021 to 2024. This cell is named year using Excel's define name feature. In cell C1, we have another drop-down menu titled row number by Excel function match. This cell dynamically displays formulas for demonstration purposes. In my previous presentation, cells B4 to B15 contained month entries with prefixed codes. Using the Excel functions value and mid, I extracted the row numbers from those codes. However, in this demonstration, I'll use the month names directly to find the corresponding row numbers. Cells B4 to B15 contain month names, which I'll use with the match function to determine the row numbers in cells A4 to A15. For demonstration purposes, I've created this simplified example. In practical applications, you'll typically find this match function combined with an index function. Now I am selecting match function from drop-down menu. The syntax for match is, equals match, open parenthesis, lookup underscore value, comma, lookup underscore array, comma, match underscore type, close parenthesis. For an exact match, the match underscore type is 0. Now I am selecting cell A4 from drop-down menu. I typed the formula in cell A4 to find the row number for January in the datasheet. The formula is, equals match, open parenthesis, within quotation January, comma, data, $A $2 A 14, comma, 0, close parenthesis. This means, find the row number where January is located within the range $A $2 A 14 in the datasheet. I am selecting cell A5 from drop-down menu. For cell A5, I repeated the formula but replaced January with February, and formula is equals match, open parenthesis, within quotation February, comma, data, $A $2 A 14, comma, 0, close parenthesis. I am selecting cell A6 from drop-down menu. For cell A6, I repeated the formula but replaced February with March, and formula is equals match, open parenthesis, within quotation March, comma, data, $A $2 A 14, comma, 0, close parenthesis. I continued this process for each month, changing the lookup value to March, April, and so on until December. Now we are about to see column number by Excel match function, and I'll demonstrate finding column numbers for KPIs like units sold, cost, sale, and profit. These cells are named as unit underscore sold, cost, sale, and profit respectively, by using Excel's define name feature. To do that I am selecting column C from drop-down menu. In cell C3, the formula is, equals match, open parenthesis, unit underscore sold, comma, data, $A $2 Q $2, comma, 0, close parenthesis. This instructs Excel to find the column number for units sold in the range $A $2 Q $2 in the datasheet. Now I am selecting column D from drop-down menu. For cell D3, the formula is, equals match, open parenthesis, cost, comma, data, $A $2 Q $2, comma, 0, close parenthesis. Now I am selecting column E from drop-down menu. For cell E3, the formula is, equals match, open parenthesis, sale, comma, data, $A $2 Q $2, comma, 0, close parenthesis. Now I am selecting column F from drop-down menu. And for cell F3, the formula is, equals match, open parenthesis, profit, comma, data, $A $2 Q $2, comma, 0, close parenthesis. Notice that, the lookup underscore value in match function for this column heading, doesn't need quotation marks in this formula, because we've already defined names for each lookup underscore value, using Excel's define name feature. When the year is changed using the drop-down menu in cell B1, the column numbers update dynamically. Changing the year from 2024 to 2023 results in the codes changing from 2, 3, 4, and 5 to 6, 7, 8, and 9. Similarly, changing from 2023 to 2022 changes the codes from 6, 7, 8, and 9 to 10, 11, 12, and 13. Finally, changing from 2022 to 2021 changes the codes from 10, 11, 12, and 13 to 14, 15, 16, and 17. This demonstrates that we have successfully created dynamic KPI numbers for this project. Now, I'm going to review the syntax of the index function. We see, equals index, open parenthesis, array, comma, row underscore number, comma, column underscore number, close parenthesis. Here, row underscore number is the month code, and column underscore number is our KPI code. Therefore, we need to use the match function twice within the index function, and we must write this entire formula in the cells from C4 to F15. Now I am selecting the C4 from drop-down menu. In cell C4, the formula is, equals if, open parenthesis, or, open parenthesis, $B4 equals blank quotation, comma, unit underscore sold equals within quotation no, close parenthesis, comma, blank quotation, comma, index, open parenthesis, data, $A, $2, Q, $15, comma, match, open parenthesis, within quotation January, comma, data, $A, $2, A, $14, comma, 0, close parenthesis, comma, match, open parenthesis, unit underscore sold, comma, data, $A, $2, Q, $2, comma, 0, close parenthesis, close parenthesis. This formula checks if the row is blank, or column number is no. If true, it keeps the cell blank, otherwise, it retrieves data from the data sheet based on the row and column numbers. Now I am selecting the D4 from drop-down menu and we are seeing the formula in cell D4. For cell D4, I'll copy the formula from cell C4 and update the column reference to cost, twice. By selecting the E4 from drop-down menu and we are seeing the formula in cell E4. Now, I'll copy the formula to cells E4, and update the column reference to sale, twice. Once again, by selecting the F4 from drop-down menu and we are seeing the formula in cell F4. Now, I'll copy the formula to cells F4, and update the column reference to profit, twice. To fill the next row for February, copy the formulas from cell C4 to F4, paste them into cell C5 to F5, and update the month name to February. Repeat this process for all months through December. By the end, we'll have a complete table displaying data dynamically based on the selected year and KPIs. To populate the entire table spanning cells C6 through F15, we need to replicate this procedure until we reach December or row 15. Observe the completed table, which now displays the data transferred from our data worksheet. You will also note that the discrepancies between the column sums in the data worksheet and the column sums in the final row of this worksheet are all 0. This indicates that the data transfer from the data worksheet to the dashboard worksheet was executed flawlessly. Now, I'm deleting row 3 and the formulas in column A. These elements served only for demonstration purposes and are not needed for this dashboard. Let's review the dynamic nature of this dashboard. First, I'll change the year from 2024 to 2023. Observe the dynamic change in the data table. Note that the discrepancies between the column sums in the data worksheet and the column sums in the final row of this worksheet remain 0. Next, I'll change the year from 2023 to 2022. Again, we see the dynamic change in the data table, and the column sum discrepancies remain 0. Finally, changing the year from 2022 to 2021 demonstrates the same dynamic behavior and consistent column sum discrepancies of 0. Now, I'll select No for units sold, cost, sale, and profit in the respective drop-downs. Notice the table becomes blank. This confirms that these KPI drop-downs are fully functional. I'll now undo these changes to return to the initial state. Our goal is to extract and analyze key data points from these tables to identify and evaluate critical key performance indicators, or KPIs. However, this table format makes it challenging to visualize the KPIs clearly. Therefore, we'll develop graphs and overlay them onto this dashboard. To create a graph, I'll first select cells B2 through F14. Then, I'll navigate to the Insert tab on the ribbon and click on Columns in the Chart section. As you can see, a column chart has appeared on the dashboard. I'll now manually resize the chart. You can now see the enlarged column chart overlaid on the dashboard. I will now customize and render this chart. Since I have created a detailed video covering this customization process, I will use a previously rendered chart in the following section to expedite this demonstration. We're now viewing the rendered column chart for all KPIs. While visually appealing, it's challenging to glean precise insights at a glance. Let's demonstrate the power of our dynamic filters, the year, month, and KPI drop-down menus. First, the year drop-down. We're currently displaying data for 2024. Watch as I change the year to 2023. Then 2022, and finally 2021. Notice how the chart dynamically updates with each selection. Next, the month drop-down. With all months selected, I'll switch to January. We now see units sold, cost, sale, and profit for January 2021. Changing to February updates the graph accordingly. I'll now return to all months. Finally, let's explore the KPI drop-downs. All KPIs are currently active. To isolate units sold for 2021, I'll set cost, sale, and profit to no. The chart now displays only units sold. To view cost for 2022, I'll change the year to 2022. Select cost. And set units sold to no. The chart now shows only cost. Similarly, to see sale for 2023, I'll change the year to 2023. Select sale. And set cost to no. The chart displays only sale. And lastly, to view profit for 2024, I'll change the year to 2024. Select profit. And set sale to no. The chart now shows only profit. As you can see, we can dynamically isolate and combine KPIs, showcasing the power of this dynamic dashboard. I believe this demonstration effectively illustrates how to build a dynamic KPI dashboard, leveraging INDEXMATCH for flexibility. What are your thoughts? Please share your feedback in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your network, and subscribe to my channel for more Excel tips and tutorials. Happy Dynamic KPI Dashboarding, Part 4. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.